every 5 years.
Questions and comments. Question commentaire. The honourable member for Saanich Gulf Islands.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To refresh the honourable member's memory, the Bill C-12, the Climate Accountability Act, came in 2021. I voted against it because it does absolutely nothing towards climate accountability. And I know we're not debating climate tonight, but it's coming up. And to the honourable member, the Government of Canada just found out from the Commissioner for Environment and Sustainable Development that we're not moving in the right direction. We continue to ignore the budget that really matters, which is the carbon budget. So net zero by 2050 is irrelevant if we don't hit the near-term targets by 2030, because then we'll be on a trajectory to an unlivable world for our own children. It's an unforgivable failure, and it's an unnecessary failure. And I know the Conservatives aren't helping, but I do think the Liberals owe the Conservatives a large thank you, because if not for the Conservatives, the Liberals wouldn't have any claim to having a better record than anybody else in the history of time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I, for one, always believe that there's room for improvement. There's no doubt about that. And you know, I look at, as I say, at the Minister of the Environment, and I have every confidence in his leadership on the file. And we are moving in the right direction. I believe that the net zero is in fact achievable. I look forward to continuing to bring in and see policies through the government that will actually help lead us in that direction, whether it's the Canada Infrastructure Bank and the investments that they're making in cooperation with other stakeholders to direct government involvement, such as the heat pumps. And I do recognize that the Green Party actually voted with the Liberals the other day with related to the heat pumps and the incentives and supporting the price on pollution. So I do recognize that, and I do appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
And comments, and I apologize for skipping over the NDP. The honourable member for Edmonton Griesbach.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And I want to thank the member for